In this video, we're going to talk about the second part of solving absolute value equations and inequalities. And this one comes from when you have two sets of absolute values that are equal to each other. And what we learn here is that if you have two sets of absolute values equal to each other, you say, well, either x equals y or x equals negative y. Okay? So in this case, the absolute values are already equal to each other. So I say 4x plus 2 equals x minus 2, so that's my x equals my y, or I have 4x plus 2, that's my x, equals a negative y, which is x minus 2 in this case, y being whatever's inside of that second set of parentheses. Notice I put a negative outside, I have to carry it through to both of those terms here in a minute. Well, now I'm going to solve, and what I get is 3x plus 2 equals a negative 2. So 3x equals negative 4. And when I divide by 3, I get x equals a negative 4/3. Here I'm going to distribute that first. So I have 4x plus 2 equals negative x plus 2. And now I'm going to solve. So I get 4x equals negative x. Oops, I'm going to go ahead and add. I guess I could have added the x first. So now I get 5x equals 0. And when I divide by 5, I get x equals 0. Okay. Similarly, for this one, I'm just going to set this one up. I'm going to run out of room, so I'm probably not going to solve it all out for you. I'm going to set it up. 3x minus 2 equals 2x plus 9. That's my x equals y. I didn't change anything on those. And then my next one would be 3x minus 2 equals negative y, which would be negative 2x plus 9. Okay. If I solve this out, just mentally math, I'm going to get x equals 11. Okay. But on this one, if I solve it out, let's see, I would get 5x on this side, and I would get a negative 7 over there, so x equals negative 7/5 would be my answer on this one, if you solved it all out. Okay? So that's how we deal when we have inequalities, or excuse me, absolute values on both sides of the equations. We're still looking for two answers, two possible answers, and one, you set it equal to each other, and then you set the first one equal to the opposite of the second one. And oftentimes that's going to involve carrying that negative through to the both parts of the expression there. All right, we'll see you in the next video.